Hey guys, Kieran here, and today I have a Photoshop tutorial for you guys. And basically what this tutorial is going to be based on is deleting colored backgrounds from stock images like the one I have here. This one in particular what I used in my latest speed art. So if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. And I know what you're thinking, this is such a newbie tutorial, I know how to do it. But it's not. It has nothing to do with the pen tool, nor does it have anything to do with the quick selection or magic wand tool. So let's get straight into it. What you're going to want to do is open up your stock image and double click the layer if it's your background layer to make it editable. And then all you're gonna do, that sounded stupid, but I will. All you're going to want to do is click on your channels tab. If you don't have it up here, then it may be over here along this side, but if it isn't, then just go to window and channels and then just select it. Accidentally unselected it, so I select it again because I'm an idiot. So what you're going to want to do is go through the red, green and blue channels and switch off the visibility of each one at a time. So like red, then green, just leaving blue, and then turn green back on, and then turn blue, and then turn red back on, then turn green, and then blue off. But you're saying, why, this is just a bit pointless, but it's not. What you're doing is looking for the channel that has the darkest tones. In this case, it's my blue channel. So then, what I'm going to do is select the blue channel, and just drag it down here to the duplicate channels, or duplicate layer button. Drag it down here and it will duplicate that layer, and then all you want to do is just go to image, adjustments and levels, and then just play around with these sliders to make the image nice and dark, but don't go too dark, otherwise the edges of the image will start to pixelate. So once you have done that, like so, it doesn't really matter what settings, I'm just putting in random ones for the sake of time. Obviously you will take much more time on this because you would like it to be more perfect. So once you've done that, you want to go and grab your burn tool, which possibly may be under your dodge tool, so just hold down the dodge tool and select the burn tool, and then just start brushing inside the image, just inside the render, just to make it as dark as possible. So the aim, basically what we're looking for here, is to have a completely black silhouette of the image. So just keep going until it can't really do it anymore. But keep clicking, because if you do it on one long brush, like holding it down, it loses strength or something like that. So it's a bit weird. So just do it as much as you can and try and get the image as dark as you can. And then when you get to the stage where you just can't get the image any darker, what you're going to want to do is just come over here and get your brush tool and make sure it's on black, and just make it a reasonable size fitting to your render. And then all you're going to want to do is hold control and then select the little picture of the layer or the channel. Just go ahead and click that, and then go select inverse or shift control I, and then just brush away inside your render to make it again as black as possible, to make it just really sort of blacken it out nice and dark. Just keep going with it till you might get to a stage where you have little bits. Don't worry about that, just go Control D to deselect, and then just go over it ever so carefully, and yeah, just like that. When you get to the edges, just make your brush a little bit smaller, just like so, just so that you may want to use a hard brush. I didn't really think about that, but it's a bit late to go back. So I want to get this done because, as I'm sure you can see, my computer is running out of battery. So basically you want to have a final product looking something like this. So then what you're going to want to go and do is go up to, you're going to want to go, actually no, you can just get your quick selection tool and just, or your magic wand tool, and just select, click anywhere in the silhouette and it'll just select the whole thing. But if you've got little hairs like this, then I wouldn't do that. I would just go Control and click on the little icon, and then just go Shift Control I to inverse, and then go Select, Modify, and Contract, and put in 2 for 2 pixels, and click OK. So yeah, basically what I did there, without sort of showing you, was I went from having all of these selected to just selecting RGB and then deselecting the bottom layer, and then just went back to my layers and just erased the whole background. And then if I put in a background, just go new layer and just fill it with, for intensive purposes, just a red. Drag it underneath. As you can see, around here there's still some sort of like white areas. So if they're that big, then you can just zoom in and should just be able to select them. Control D. Should just be able to select them like that, and then just rub them all out. Pressing wrong shortcuts, and then it'll just come out quite nicely like that. And then again, but if you have any smaller bits of white, like really tiny bits of white, you'll usually find it if you have hair. Then all you can do is just grab the burn tool, just make it nice and small, and just sort of blacken it out a little bit around the edges and stuff. Especially if it's got a darker, if you're using a darker background, people really won't notice. So yeah, that is the end of the tutorial, guys. I hope it helped a lot. It did take me a while to work this out. I was just having a little play and found it out. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it helped. And yeah, thanks for watching.